Hi everyone, I'm Echoes and I'm a VTuber. So, today I wanted to go over some of my plans for this spring, as there's a lot of really big anime coming out, and just wanted to kind of recap since it's been a while since I've had a update video since the last one I think was in January, because I wanted to start the year well, and now I feel like it's been a few months, so we might as well see how things have progressed and see what things I still want to do, kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And as you can tell, I changed the aesthetic a little bit. Because it's springtime, I wanted to use a cherry blossom background. So that I think it's suitable for the season, as before it was like winter and like fall, so I thought something cooler is better, but we'll change to something a little more floral for this spring. So first of all, this season I'm definitely going to react to these two shows. So the first one is Tengoku Daimakyou on Saturdays. So the English name for it is called Heavenly Delusion. It's a really interesting show so far, pretty much about two perspectives. You have an inside, which is pretty much a group of school children in an isolated facility. And then on the outside, you have these two traveling young kids who are trying to find heaven. And in a way, they're both of those perspectives united by two characters who look pretty much identical, as if they're twins, except the one on the inside is female and the one on the outside is male. So overall, this show has been really good. And it's also by Production IG, so it also looks pretty much amazing. Not that all Production IG shows are amazing, but this one in particular looks really good. And yeah, I'm a little behind in reacting to episode 1 of this because I was a little busy today, so I'll be reacting to it soon. So you'll see it as soon as I'm able to get it up. And then I'll be reacting to Gun & Witch from Mercury Season 2 on Sundays, as same schedule as in the fall. So yeah, really excited to react to these two shows, and they arrive nicely on weekends, so hopefully I can get these reactions up as soon as possible. Because reactions are a little weird, where like they're very timely about when people want to watch them. You usually try to get them out as soon as the show airs if possible, so we'll see what I can do. I'm currently working on a video essay for Surene Season 2, pretty much focusing a bit on the art direction and composition, as it is a KyoAni show, but also it is one of my favorite shows of last season, alongside Trigun Stampede. So I really want to talk about it and also try to be brave and do a video essay, because like I'm still a little it's kind of hard for me, because like I'm used to like blogging about anime, but I'm still kind of weak with video editing, so I'll see what I can do. I'm like around a little over halfway done with the script, so after that I'll have to find like all the video clips and compile it somehow so it looks good and everything. And then this is a list of the shows I'm generally most likely gonna watch in spring. We have Heavenly Delusion and Witch from Mercury, which are obvious, and then we also have Mashal, which is pretty funny. My Love Story Yamada, it's like a cute romance. I watched the first episode of it today and it was pretty decent, so can't go wrong with that. Oshi no Ko is going to be it's a very hyped up series. It's like a murder drama with a lot of things related to the entertainment industry and acting. It's pretty complicated, but overall, the manga is pretty good from what I've read of it, so yeah. So Ancient Magus Bride, I'm a big fan of this series, so I'm just continuing with that. Skippin' Loafers is something that I think is pretty wholesome. And also the new Pokemon, as if you don't know, Ash is retiring of being the Pokemon anime protagonist, and he's gonna be taken over by a duo for the spring, for this spring, taking place, I think, in the new Pokemon region. So that's going to be very exciting. And then these are some shows I'm considering. Pretty much I'm not really sure whether I'm going to like these or not, so we'll see which ones I end up actually watching through and which ones I'll actually be dropping. I'm also going to be watching these 2 anime films in spring. So the first one is going to be Tsune the First Shot. It's a compilation movie of the first season with a lot of additional cuts and adjustments, as the older anime is kind of a little out of date for Kyoto Anime standards. So this one's a bit more up to date with what sort of vision they have for the rest of the series. So it looks more like season 2 than season 1 from what I've heard. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch this. And then also I'm going to be watching the new Makoto Shinkai film, which is called Suzume. So depending on how things go, I may talk about these briefly on this channel, but besides that, I don't know if there's a lot I could say about either of these, because one's a compilation film and one is Shinkai, so we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Next, I'm currently trying to save for Anime Expo, as I'll be going this summer. I've never been, so I'm really excited, because like I've only been to local cons, so this one is kind of far from me, so it's gonna definitely be a trip, but I'm really looking forward to it, because I think anyone who's been to Anime Con in the US has probably always wanted to go to Anime Expo. It's like the largest one in the US, so so that's gonna be a exciting trip. Next, I also want to commission a bit more mecha related art. As you see, I sharing the art I used in this thumbnail by its Gao X Kaiser, who worked on it, so thank you so much. It was a pleasure working with you. So yeah, because like because I'm a mecha pilot VTuber, one of my goals is to commission a bit more mecha related art. I'm currently waiting on a commission involving a redesign of my of the current mech design I have. So I'm kind of I'm waiting on that to be done. And then once that's done, I'm hoping I can commission more art or figure something out. Cause like I don't know, I think mecha art is a very specialized field where it's a pretty select group of people who are able to do it compared to like most other types of artists, because most artists can't do mecha art. But I definitely want to commission more of it, because it's honestly such a cool skill set, and I definitely want to showcase that off more, and also work with a lot of new artists I haven't worked with before as well. So yeah. Also some updates regarding some mecha anime. So recently during my brother's spring break, we were able to watch The Vision of Escaflowne, as a friend of mine was recommending it to me as one of his favorite shows. So I was like, oh, I might as well try it, I guess. I've heard about it for a long time, but I just never bothered. And overall, it's like very beautiful visually, and it has a very strong start and middle. But the ending is kind of weak. And I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the romance, so it's like a little bit of a mixed bag for me. But overall, I think my enjoyment is like a solid like 7. I'll give it that. And then I'm currently, at least I started a little bit of Macross Super, the very first season, as it's like alongside Gundam. It's a sort of series I've never really gotten into, but I was always hearing about it because it is one of the other big mecha franchises outside like Palabor and other things. And when I was younger, I used to collect some of the Robotech discs. But because Robotech is kind of a mishmash and kind of a mess, I thought it was just easier to go with the general order of the Japanese what they call anime series and movies. So we'll start with the very, very first Macross. So I think I'm really enjoying it so far, because like I've been in the mood to watch some older shows lately, because it's just, I don't know, it's like like when you watch like so many new anime, sometimes you just want something a little different than what you see all the time. So that's why like watching these older anime kind of fulfills that craving, I guess, for old shows. And yeah, just to close off, just want to ask everyone with a few questions about like what your plans are for spring 2023. If you may have anything exciting to share or anything you'd be interested in talking about. And also, something I've been kind of thinking about was whether I should make a Discord server for Witch from Mercury Season 2 discussion, as in the fall for Season 1. Some people just wrote very detailed comments for me, which I was very, very happy to reply to. But I wasn't sure if anyone would prefer just to talk about the show with other like-minded people in a Discord server, for example, or whether it's just better just to leave it in the YouTube comments. It's a little unclear to me, but I'd just like to hear what you guys think about that. And depending on how things go, I may also consider it kind of like a watch-along for Witch from Mercury too. But also I don't want, I don't know, I just don't want people to repeat themselves, because I know that Witch from Mercury Season 2 is just like, I don't know, it's like super hyped, so people want to probably just watch it as soon as possible. And I don't know if people will be interested in watch-along at least. But I think having a place to discuss would be kind of cool, in case if that may be active and everything. So yeah. Alright, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys found this little overall summary for the spring to be kind of interesting. I'm pretty hopeful because I definitely want to react to a lot of cool new shows and just try lots of new things I haven't really done before. So just gotta plan things out, because I don't know, you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah. Alright, thank you so much and take care.